So this is video 7. In my last video, I was talking about my experience with the Father and the Son. So that was in 2003, shortly before my 26th birthday, I think it was. And shortly after that, came off the road as an over-the-road truck driver and got a local job. I bought a house in I lease purchased a house in 2003, and I started going to singles wards. I got a job driving belly dumps, and I went to Institute a lot. I went to the gym a lot. I had this house, and I was renting it out to college students as roommates, and it was really nice. It was good, you know. During this time period, I met a girl by the name of Rebecca Lindbergh, and I fell in love with this woman. So during this time, I was dating a bunch of different girls, but like casually. I told myself I can date as many as I want as long as I don't kiss them. If I kiss one of them, then I have to stop dating all the other ones and whatever. So anyway, this girl comes over, and I remember the first time I met her. I don't know how she... Oh, I do remember. We were on LDS Mingles. So I was on this website called LDS Mingles. I had a lifetime membership. I was one of the first members, and I helped pay seed money for them to get this website started. So I had this lifetime membership, and my username was Lazarus1977, and her name was Smiles something, or Smiles23 or something like that. Anyway, so I invite her to my house. And in my house, I had a 110-inch movie screen with a ceiling projector that I spent a lot of money on, and couches, and it was nice. And I would invite people over for LDS singles parties and stuff and movie parties. And it was fun. I loved that time in my life. But I started dating this girl by the name of Rebecca Lindbergh, who just returned from her mission. I think she went to the Tucson, Arizona mission. And I started dating her. And it was just this amazing, overwhelming love between two people. But she had a problem with my past. So before my conversion, while I was homeless after my aunt and uncle left, one day while I was at work, I started getting into drugs and stuff at that time too. And she had a problem with that, of course. Of course. Even though I was completely 100% Temple Recommend at that time, you know, I have a past. I have a very, very hard, dark past. And I jokingly, in the summer of '96, started a gang with my goth and punk friends called the Mormon Mafia to mock Mormons. Oh, and she had a huge problem with that too. She figured because I was the gang leader that I must be a rapist. I don't even know. I barely was ever with any woman, dating them or anything else before that, you know, but it was just kind of we were just joking around, you know. But Rebecca had a problem with this, and she would be with me, and then she would send me a message, and she would say, I can't see you for 3 weeks. And then one time it was 3 months. And I'm trying to deal with the insecurities of this woman that I truly, truly love. Man, I loved her so much. But I wasn't good enough for her. Now, interesting point. This plays into it as well. She is President Hinckley's great niece. So Mormon royalty. Her grandmother, Beulah Hinckley Rose, is President Hinckley's first cousin, I think, or sister or something. I can't remember exactly. Anyway, but like, I was never good enough for that family. But we kept on this on and off again relationship from 2003 until 2005, and we were going to be married in the Salt Lake Temple on May 25th of 2005. And that morning she backed out, and then that was May 25th. By July, I decided, you know what? I gotta get out of here. I gotta be done with this whole thing. I need to get out of here and move and live somewhere else and break off all ties with this on and off again, break my heart relationship. So I left in July of 2005 and I moved to St. George, Utah, so that I could try to connect with my father and get to know him, because he was never around when I was younger. He was a drug addict, and when I was 3, he was institutionalized in a mental institution because of his drug addictions. And my mom divorced him when I was 3, and then between my mom trying to get child support out of him and the state trying to find him, he'd get jobs under the table, he wouldn't pay his child support, he wouldn't see us. It was just a mess. But I wanted to try to get to know this man. So I moved to St. George. And it was a good year of my life when I lived in St. George. Well, a year goes by, and on May 25th of 2006, Rebecca got my phone number, and she called me and she said, just let me talk to you. I want to tell you something. And she informed me that during the year that we were separated, that she dated this guy. And that he treated her how she used to treat me. And how sorry she was. And that she would never treat me like that again. And that she loved me and she wanted to meet with me. So I agreed to meet her at Love's Truck Stop in Cedar City, Utah on May 26th, 2006. And we climbed Angel's Landing and we talked, and that's in Zion's National Park, and we talked for quite a while. And at the end of that, I proposed to her on the top of Angel's Landing as the sun was setting, and we were going to get married, which we did on June 27th of 2006 in the Bountiful Temple. It wasn't long after that she kind of started going back to her old ways and doing the things that she said that she wouldn't do, even though we were married. I was married to her from June 27th, 2006 until October 27th, 2006, when we were divorced 4 months to the day. So that's the end of this video. I'll go on to the next video to talk about what happened between us.